So I met Cameron, who is a 16-year-old non-binary trans individual at a conference I did a workshop in this summer. And Cameron came up to me after my presentation, and what Cameron did was they gave me a piece of origami, and on the inside was this symbol. And this symbol is the Japanese symbol for hope. And I want to tell you why that's important, but first I'm going to tell you what I talked about at that conference. So the first thing that I said was 41% of trans youth attempt suicide. 21 trans people have been violently murdered in the US so far this year, a disproportionate amount trans people of color. The average lifespan for a black trans woman in the US today is 35 years old. Now these facts, they really weigh heavy on me, and I think about them so often. But there's something else I also think about that I don't hear about, and that's the other side of that narrative, those positive factors of transgender identity. And I know that they exist because research from my mentors show that there are positive aspects of LGBTQ identity. That's one of the reasons why I came here and do the research that I do. So what I talked about there was that there are 5 factors of positive identity identified by Riggle and Moore in 2015: authenticity, intimacy, social justice, community, and insights. So what I used those for was I created a video with trans people in Kentucky, and we sat down for 3 hours and we talked about one question: what is positive about your transgender identity? And through that, we created a video to give back to trans youth in Kentucky, because through that process, even those individuals had higher scores in well-being, and they felt better about themselves after just making a video. And that's why Cameron came up to me afterwards. Cameron came up to me and told me that they had never thought about their identity as positive before. That seeing those individuals talk about that sparked something inside of them and changed the way they thought about it. And now I'm not saying this is going to change all the negatives, but what I am saying is that this provides the other side, the other narrative, something we do not talk about, and it's vitally important to discuss. Now I want to leave you with a quote from one of my participants, Riley, who said, "Life is a journey, being trans is an experience." And I really think that we need to highlight part of that experience is the positive part, and I hope to do that with my video for trans youth in Kentucky. Thank you.